wears a noose around my neck, and every winter time it dies, I become the hunted. I become the hunted. I become the hunted.
What is that noise? Yo, what is all the noise out here? 626? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why do you have a bag? So you're just gonna leave me just like that? You're just gonna walk out of my life? Wow. No loyalty. Don't give me the excuse that it's you and not me. I clearly see that it's me. You know what, if you're gonna go, that's fine. You fucking go then. God. It's really hot. Much better. Unfortunately, today's the day. The 6267 is going bye-bye. Seller and I have been talking for a while, negotiating. We finally reached an agreement, and yeah, I'm sad to see her go, but at the same time, every time you sell a knife, a new knife opportunity door opens. That being said, I never really did a review on this knife, so we're gonna do a review. For those that don't know, this will focus. For those that don't know, the 6X series was the series of ballad songs. Super loud right now. The 6X series was the series of ballad songs that came out after the 4X series. It was highly anticipated because the 4X series was touted to be probably the best run of ballad songs ever, and it was a huge disappointment. Granted, they were working with some issues. They couldn't make it out of titanium because of the Iraq War. Titanium prices skyrocketed in the US post 9/11. They've stabilized a little bit now, but back then they were really, really high when the 6X series was coming out. It was fully stainless steel and it was basically unflippable. Once again, that being said, I really liked some of the variants that came out of it. For instance, the 67. This is a modified 67. So it actually kind of helped that the 6X series was so bad because it kind of catalyzed the community members into making their own variants of the knife to make the 6X series, at least the blades, flippable. One really good thing that did come out of the 6X series was Zen pins. Unfortunately, with the 87, Bencmade kind of went back on that and, you know, reintroduced the Tang pin, but I'll take what I can get. 6X blade is a casual D2 steel, but it is beautiful. It comes with a crown spine on it, which is a very nice feature if you're flipping it heavily. Again, Zen pins for days. Can't hate on that. These are G10 scales, and these were custom made Ryan Harbor, who goes by Instagram, I'll put it right here, at Stitched Steel. Beautiful, beautiful G10. Incredible G10. These are stainless steel liners, and that helps with the weight and the balance, and these are very long handles, very lengthy knife relative to stock 6X handles. What's really interesting though is that this skeletonized pattern here that was milled out of the G10 is proprietary to Bencmade. So Bencmade technically has a patent on this design, but Ryan Harbor was able to talk to Bencmade and they allowed him to use their same pattern on these knives. One of the reasons why they go for so much money and why they're so sought after. One issue I did have with this knife though is the considerable amount of play that comes with it. As you can see, that is like, I mean, I can push it even harder. I mean, it's an insane amount of play. Yeah, that's like a ridiculous amount of play. It's all Gucci though because it's technically not a real Bencmade if there isn't a shit ton of play and if you don't have a ton of blade rub, so at least I know it's a real Bencmade, right? Now the lengthy handles are amazing simply because it kind of allows you to flip this thing like a BRS would flip. You know, the added length on the handles gives you that stickiness that you need for chaplains. I can hold chaplains for days with this knife. It's honestly beautiful. Aerials, not so much, but I don't really do aerials, I'm not that good. It's overall an amazing knife. Yesterday I discussed the aspects of this knife and the price point that it's in. The main reason why this knife is so expensive is simply because of how rare it is. Stitch doesn't make too many of these, and the ones that are floating around, they're gonna cost you a pretty penny. It's still a good flipper though, and it is much better than a fly tie. Now, fly ties are cheaper, don't get me wrong, but if you have the chance to pick one of these up, the G10 variant, you should do it. I still want to try the squiggle scales. I still haven't tried those. If anyone knows anyone that has a squiggle scale 6X, let me know in the description or DM me on Instagram. By the way, my Instagram is put on my shoulder. Anyways, I have to get this knife shipped out. I'm very particular about shipping my knives out as soon as possible. Full transparency. I don't want anything going wrong, especially when people are spending the kind of money they are spending. I'll catch up with you guys later. Payment went through. I used to buy and sell knives a lot more often, but since I've gotten more busy, I've kind of backed off, kind of just going and like following the market and everything like that. It almost used to be like buying and selling stocks to me. I would buy knives only so I can make money off them. I'm a lot more happier now inside, mainly because I flip them now. Basically, it makes it harder for me to sell because of how well knives flip now. Before, completely, no heart, no soul, only cash. All right, knife is packed, label is made, off to the post office. Hopefully Rose is going there. Hopefully Rose will be there, I don't know. But I have a bunch of packages coming today that haven't gotten here yet, so I'm kind of not their best friend right now. We made it. Let's get it, boys. I didn't want to say hi to Rose because she was busy with a customer. Rose is my favorite. She's always so happy. I love that in her. She works at a post office and everyone else there literally acts like they hate their lives, but Rose has always been positive. What's weird too is I've known her since I was a really young kid because my mom and I used to come here all the time. It's really interesting how you frame life. Alright, I dropped off the package. Everything's Gucci. I'm going to go home and get started on my work. It's still pretty early in the morning. That's it for today's vlog, unfortunately, but it is what it is. 626, really good knife. If you have a chance to pick up any of Stitched Steel's work, you definitely should. The version 1 626 I learned yesterday, actually from the person that bought my knife. The version 1s were titanium scaled, the version 2s were G2. I haven't touched the titanium one, so I don't know, but I know the G10s are lit. Take care, boys.
This is Barb. How may I help you?
Hi, I was wondering if I could buy screws for my Microtech Tachyon 2 Bowie Balisong.
No, sir. You have to send your knife in to the service department,
okay,
and they will service your knife for you.
If I send it in and I live in California, since Balisongs are illegal in California, will I get my knife back?
You can click on our website. And I didn't think California was illegal.
Okay, I'll figure it out. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye.
That did not sound like the girl that they had on the website. She's honestly pretty cute. I was thinking that maybe I could like build a rapport, get something going. Apparently not. Anyways, I dropped my young Tac 2. I was already missing screws. And now the barrel spacers have lost all of the screws, so it's like being held together by like friction, I guess, and it's unflippable, so I have to figure out a way to fix that.